Do we have to go up motorway, Roy? I haven't driven in years and never in that kind of traffic.
We need to put as much distance between us and that campsite as possible. It's the first place they'll look.
So where are we going?
I don't know. Not yet. It's all right, Wayne. Don't worry. Everything's all right.
And have you any idea what we're going to do when we get to wherever we're going?
We need time.
Time?
To devise a strategy.
Roy, this isn't a game of chess we're talking about. It's our lives. And right now it feels as though they're out of control. To be honest with you, I'm frightened.
Go. Voila.
Come on, you lot. Out you get. Stretch your legs for 10 minutes. Still got another hour or so to go, yeah? Oh, I'm shattered.
Oh, yeah. I'll take over if you want.
Oh, cheers, yeah.
You sure you're all right in the back like that? I can swap with David if you want.
No, you're not that big, you know. I'm fine. I had a good time the past few days.
Yeah, me too. You'll be glad to get back to Candice.
Yeah, she hasn't found somebody else by now.
Oh, as if. She's absolutely mad about you. She's been ringing every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
I bet she's really missed you. Well, I'll be glad to get back to Bethany. I mean, she changes so much so quickly.
You gonna say out to Candice?
Well, what about? Nothing happened. Anyway, I'm not planning on an early death. Who'd look after Bethany?
Hey, Dad!
What?
You're gonna get cops on Roy and Ailey for nicking car.
Well, I think we should find out exactly what's been going on before we start doing out over the top.
Yeah, but they're the right pair of twockers. You've been well and truly twacked, all right.
I've been what?
Taking without consent. Twack. That's what the cops call it.
Oh, right. Well, we won't be getting special branching just yet, no. But anyway, I reckon by the time we all get home, Roy and Ailey will have a perfectly good reason for what they've done.
David said the spies and they've gone on the run because the cover's blown.
Huh?
Look, why don't you go and have a run round while I just have a chat with Martin? Sounds like their imagination's running away with them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only ones. I mean, what on earth do they think they're playing at? Just jumping in my car and taking off like that? Must have something to do with Wayne and his stepdad. Because him and Roy were having a right barney.
What do you mean?
Oh, pushing and shoving.
Well, it hardly sounds like Roy.
No, neither does Nick in a car. And then he said something about Wayne's stepdad being a bit awkward.
Sounds more than awkward if that's the reason they've taken off.
I don't know. Maybe they thought Wayne was in some kind of danger. I mean, he was in care after all.
Yeah, but surely they'd know if they were in trouble, we'd help them.
Oh, I don't know. It's got me beat. I'll tell you this, though. I've got this very strong feeling. The way they took off like that, there's no way they were going back to Weatherfield.
I'm really not sure that this is a good idea.
Roy, we have to stop sometime. I need the toilet. We're all hungry.
Yes, but there might be people on the lookout for us.
Don't overreact.
I'm not. Swinton said he phoned social services and the police.
Yeah, but we don't know that he's called them, do we? I mean, if he did, he could land himself in big trouble, couldn't he?
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
After all, he started this when he asked us for money. So we don't know, do we? Maybe there's nothing to run away from.
Except if the police are looking for us, we could end up being accused of kidnapping Wayne.
But you didn't, did you? I can tell him that.
He's got a point.
So there is no way of knowing that anyone is going to accept our version of events.
So what are we going to do?
I don't know.
Roy!
We have to make sure that Wayne is all right and safe. That is the main thing.
Come on, let's go in.
Well, it's certainly put the colour back in your cheeks, that's for sure.
You think so, do you?
Well, whatever your Richard has got, I reckon Matt should bottle it and prescribe it.
It's not my Richard.
Oh, come off it. After last night, you're hardly planning on sharing him, are you?
Look, It's early days. But last night was last night. And that might be as far as it goes.
You don't believe that. If you did, you wouldn't look like a schoolgirl on a first date.
I do not. Do us a favour, will you? Keep it to yourself about Richard, please.
I'm a nurse. Keeping secrets is part of my training.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hi!
Hiya.
What's going on? What's happened to the car?
Oh, you won't believe me if I told you.
Roy nearly done a runner with it.
What? Does that mean they've not turned up here then?
Hello.
Oh, we don't
Maybe
really
I
know what's
missed
going
you.
on. They piled all the stuff into the back of the car when we weren't looking, and then they just drove off.
Well, it certainly seems like you've had an exciting time.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Matt. Can we get you another?
No, let me. Hey, Shelley, when you got a minute?
OK.
I should be buying all your beer. Least I can do while you put me up. It is all right, isn't it, me staying at your place?
Of course it is.
I could understand if you and Maxine want me out. I bet you can't keep the milk from going sour with my grumpy mug around the place.
Rubbish. You're a friend. You're welcome to stay as long as it takes.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Have you seen Charlie today?
No, we've managed to keep out of each other's way. It's probably for the best.
Well, you're not going to get things sorted out like that, are you? And she did come looking for you the other night.
Well, like I said, if she'd had a drink, it'll be pointless.
Maybe. But at least she still wants to speak.
Well, what is it she's going to say?
There you go, Les.
Sir, that's lovely. And all the better for being pulled by your fair hand.
Yeah, sure.
No, straight up. Kev will back me up, won't you, mate? Hasn't the beer got better in here since Shelley's been behind the bar?
Oh, whatever you say, Les.
See, I'm not spinning you a line. I reckon it's got something to do with your aura.
Me aura? What, are you psychic?
Only comes on occasionally. When I meet someone I've got a strong spiritual bond with.
That's me and you, is it?
I reckon so.
So, can you read my mind now?
Yeah, I can, love you.
Come on, then. Let's have it.
What?
£1.52.
Yeah, me ducks.
Hey, you back then?
Yep.
Good time.
Super.
Right, let me buy you a pint for keeping those bears off my kids. Hey, hope Sally wasn't too much trouble.
Oh, nothing I couldn't cope with, mate. Hey, you never guess what? Roy and Ailey have only took off with my car.
You what? What, nicked it?
Yeah.
I didn't know Roy could drive.
Oh, no, it was Ailey behind the wheel.
I really think we should go home now before things get any worse.
If we go home now, that's exactly how things will get. Worse than ever.
But running away, it makes us look so guilty.
We're not running away.
Well, what are we doing then?
Well, we're not guilty.
But I know that, but what's running off making it look like to everyone else? They're never going to let us see Wayne again. Never.
It's all right, Wayne. Don't worry. We'll look after you, won't we, Hayley?
Oh, yeah, of course we will.
If they catch us, they'll make me go back to Alex. And I don't want to go back there again.
There's a motel nearby us, so we don't wait here. Maybe we ought to book in for tonight, get some rest.
It's risky. I think we should keep moving.
Where to? Roy, we can't keep driving forever. It's been a dreadful day. The three of us need a good night's sleep. And maybe in the morning we can start thinking straight.
Can we go and see Barney?
I suppose. But I better come with you. He ain't been out of his huts for ages. And it takes someone who knows what they're doing to handle him.
Do you know, they got on really well. It was like one big happy family. Good. And how was Martin for company? Fine. He was off fishing with David most of the time, and I was with the girls. Like a couple of scout leaders we were. So come on, what about you? Oh, it was dreadful about Sarah. I'm still having nightmares. She's pretty strong. She was a bit subdued in the campsite. We all kept an eye on her. I think she'll be all right.
I hope so.
So come on, what about you? Me? Well, to be honest, you look more like you've been on a holiday than the rest of us.
Well, I've been out enjoying myself.
I'm glad to hear it.
And not with Mam or Molly, neither.
Come on, girl, you're dying to tell me. You put that big smile on your face.
Richard?
No. That's fantastic. When did that happen?
Last night. Mind you, I'm dreading telling Martin and the kids.
But whatever for? Martin's not like Kevin. He'll be happy for you.
Do you think so? Well, why wouldn't he be? Well, I'm not so sure. Anyway, it's early days, and I'm just taking one step at a time.
Oh, this is very nice, cosy in a modern, characterless sort of way.
Oh, I need to go to the toilet.
I think it's through there.
Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I'm sorry.
Right, it's all right. You're just tired. We'll have a good night's sleep and then we'll talk things through in the morning.
Played straight into Swinton's hand, making off like that.
But we can go back.
No, we can't. I mean, even if they'd believed our stories before, they won't believe them now. No, you were right. The innocent don't run. Oh, I'm sorry, Hayley. What have I done to us all?
Hey, hello.
Cheers. Hi, mate. You all right?
Hiya.
Morning, Vera. Any sign of Roy or Hayley?
Oh, young Todd's just been telling me all about it. Whatever can have got into him?
I don't know. Just hope they're going to be careful with that flaming car of mine.
Never mind your car. Roy and Hayley must be in some sort of trouble to have done something as drastic as that.
Yeah, I know that. The question is, what?
Let me pop this in car for us, wait, love.
We need to head further south. Find another campsite, be cheaper than this place. We need to conserve funds.
Are you sure after last night?
Oh, last night I realised we really don't have any other choices, not now.
What about Martin? I feel dreadful about taking his car like that.
Yes, well, so do I. But, well, we'll return it to him when we can. I mean, we could leave it in a car park somewhere with a note.
And then what we're going to do? Hitch? We can't afford to buy another car, Roy. We've hardly got any money left at all. Let's face it, we're just not cut out for fugitives.
Well, I am aware of that. We just have to take things one step at a time.
For how long? Have you thought about how long we're going to have to keep this up? Sneaking around country, dodging police cars. What kind of a life's that for Wayne?
I thought about a lot of things last night. And we are committed. It is the only way of keeping him safe of Alex Swinton. Hayley.
Yeah, I know. I just wish it weren't, that's all.
We are together on this.
Yeah. If you're brave enough to see this through, then so am I.
Morning, Kevin.
Hi.
How's business?
Okay. Come for your share, have you?
Nah, come on, Kevin. I thought we could be a bit more civil about it than this. That's how business gets done, innit? I scratch your back. I expect you to do the same for me.
Yeah, well, do us a favour, eh? Keep your voice down. Don't want the rest of the lads knowing what's going on. Go to the Rovers. Meet at about 12. Pay you then.
So, what do you reckon they're up to then? Roy and Hayley?
Well, I don't know, do I?
Well, I'll tell you what I reckon. I reckon that little lad's found out what's putting him in bed at night. And they've run off with him before he spills the beans to social services.
Don't be so stupid, Les. Social services know all about Hayley. Yeah, from start.
You what? And they still let a little kiddie live with a pair of weirdos like that? You wait till I see flaming Councillor Curley.
Hey, hello.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
Morning. Are you running the place?
Well, I suppose so. For the meantime, yeah. Owners are on holiday.
Yes, we know that. I'm Detective Sergeant Taylor. This is DC Smart, Weatherfield CID.
Police? No, what's happened, I say. Roy and Hayley, they're all right, aren't they?
We don't know.
Well, where are they?
We're hoping you're going to help us find them, Mrs.
Duckworth. Well, they're not here. We haven't seen sight and sound of them, have we?
You want to ask him, mate? It's his card they took off in.
Is that right, sir?
Well, yeah. Well, they are friends of mine.
And what's your name?
Platt. Martin Platt.
So they took the car with your permission, did they, Mr. Platt?
Well, not exactly, no.
Did they have a young boy with them?
Yeah, Wayne. But what's going on?
Mrs. Duckworth, did Mr. and Mrs. Cropper, did they leave you keys for the flat?
Well, yeah.
Yes, well, we'll need to have a look round up there. We'll also need details of your car, Mr. Platt.
Look, will one of you please tell us what's going on?
Is this something to do with that little lad they're fostering?
Yes, but they weren't fostering him.
This'll do nicely. Not many people about. Less chance of questions being asked.
Well, if we have to be honourable, we might as well do it somewhere nice.
Can I go and explore?
I don't think so.
Of course you can, love. Just don't go too far.
Yeah, yes, of course you can.
I won't be long.
Look at him. Think how he was when we first set eyes on him. I mean, even with everything that's going on, he's happier than ever he was.
Yeah, but he's just a boy. Next week or next month are an age away for him, but we can't wait that long. We've got to make our minds up about what we're going to do.
Yeah, yes, of course.
If we're committed to this, we need to sort out some sort of plan. Maybe you should phone home.
You mean Vera?
Yeah, just to find out what's happening. That way we can work out what's best to do.
Yes. Yes, good idea. I noticed the phone box on the way in. I'll go now.
They've been up there ages. What on earth do they think they're going to find?
I should never have let them in. Roy trusted me with them keys.
There's naught you could have done, Vera. They had a warrant. You'd only have bashed the door in if you didn't cooperate.
You're the same Wayne's not their foster child. I mean, what's going on?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I do know Roy and Aileen. They never do out wrong. They'd certainly never hurt Wayne. It's all just madness.
Hello, Roy's Rose.
Vera, it's me, Roy.
Roy, where are you?
Well, never mind about that. It's probably best you don't know. But first of all, look, I'm very, very sorry for what's happened. I realise it must be a great inconvenience to you.
The police are here. What's going on?
Police?
Well, they're searching the flat.
I'm sorry, I had to give them the keys. They're saying that Wayne's not your foster child.
No, well, he isn't. But you have to believe that he's perfectly all right. I mean, he's quite safe, as long as he's with us.
Well, they're going on as if you've kidnapped him.
No. That is not it at all.
Vera, they're coming.
Oh, they're coming. Let's go.
Thank you.
Hi, Ash.
All right. Been looking for you at Rovers.
All right. What's up?
Oh, nothing's up. Just wonder if you spoke to Charlie yet.
No, I haven't.
Come on, mate, you've got to.
Hey, look, if you want me out, I'll go. I'll find a B&B.
I don't want you in a B&B. I want you back next door with Charlie.
I know. Sorry, mate. So do I.
So why aren't you doing anything about it?
Tell the truth. I'm frightened.
Frightened? I don't understand.
That it won't work. That we can't sort it out. That we're finished.
I see.
I know. Don't make sense, does it? A number of times I've told patients they've got to try and come to terms with things the way they really are. Sticking their head in the sand won't help anything. And here I am.
Well, you don't need me to tell you out, do you? Avoiding Charlie can get you two back together again, is it?
No.
The question you've got to ask yourself is, do you still love her?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, then if she loves you, you'll make it nobody's.
Question is, does she?
Not his foster parent.
Well, that's what the coppers said. I reckon they think Roy and Haley have abducted Wayne or something.
Well, I always thought they were a funny pair. Too quiet, like they were plotting something.
Don't talk rubbish. Roy and Haley are two of the nicest people I've ever met. They'd no more likely kidnap a child than...
Steal a car?
Gail, come on, Roy and Haley.
Can't make any sense of it.
No. Thought we said 12 o'clock. Nearly past.
I know, I'm sorry. Got held up at the office. Flaming paperwork.
Right, let's get this over with then, eh? Lads will be in a bit for the lunch. 500 quid. Do us a favour. Don't count it in here.
Thanks very much. Can I get you a refill?
What? With me own money? No, thanks.
Keep up the good work, Kevin.
Well, Wayne certainly never looked like he was there against his will. We know that much, don't we?
Of course he wasn't. But if they weren't fostering Wayne, what was he doing living there?
Exactly. And his family knew where he was.
Well, whatever's going on, they're in one heck of a lot of trouble.
Oh, there you are, thank goodness. We're getting worried about you. You've been gone ages.
Yeah, well, I needed to do some thinking.
So what did Vera say?
Well, it's as bad as we feared, I'm afraid. The police are involved. They were there when I rang, searching the flat.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, yes. We're being hunted down like common criminals. Yes, that's it. Our old life is over. Well, we can't go back to Weatherfield, not now. Not ever.